In 1789, the people of France began the French Revolution. Today, the first graders of ELT present a skit entitled, well, the French Revolution. It is the 1700s, and the French society consisted of classes. Not an ELT class. A class is a group of people that live differently. Two of the classes during the Revolution were the peasants and the nobles. The peasants were required to follow rules set by the nobles, even if they were ridiculous and harmful to the peasants.
The birds are eating our crops. Okay, so the birds, and the nobles won't let us hunt the birds. That's ridiculous. You have no right hunting my birds, but they were eating our crops. Doesn't matter. My rule is the rule, but the rules are ridiculous.
It's now the late 1770s, and France is having money problems. They spent a large amount of money in support of the American Revolution, but the main problem was the nobles and their grand lifestyle. The major offenders were King Louis and Marie Antoinette. The peasants felt they did not have representation and demanded reform and a constitution.
We want change. We want change.
To which Louis said,
No raise taxes.
the first thing the peasants tried to do was bring reform until there was a constitution that would give them rights. This famous meeting was the oath of the tennis court. It's not play around the tennis court. It was a famous meeting called the Oath of the Tennis Court on June 20th, 1789. The peasants chose to riot to make their point. It all began with the symbol of King Louis's power, the Bastille. On July 14th, they stormed and captured the Bastille. There's a holiday today called Bastille Day in remembrance of July 14th. The peasants also invaded the royal residence and took King Louis and Marie Antoinette prisoner. France was declared a republic, but order needed to be obtained throughout the country. Three leaders, George, Jean, and Max, were appointed to restore order. They were called the Committee of Public Safety. But they didn't last long and soon joined King Louis and Marie Antoinette. Our general is getting prepared. It wasn't until a young unknown general was appointed to help put down the revolts, Napoleon Bonaparte, who's lost his hat apparently.
Vive la France!
Vive la France! Vive la France! Vive